Hello. So today I thought to share how I got my UK driver's license without doing the driving test here in the UK. It's quite interesting because not so many people know that you can actually, swap or switch your foreign driver's license, although that's dependent on the kind of country you're from. Anyway, so you want to listen to the end of this video to be able to find out if your country is part of those countries that you can swap the driver's license and you don't need to go through the stress. It's interesting. Why I thought to share this is because I was talking to someone, I think about 3 months ago, and she was narrating to me how a friend of ours is trying to get driver's license and how difficult it is. And when I asked, oh, what country is the person from, and they told me the country, and I'm like, you can swap, the person can swap driver's license, the person can swap his driver's license without doing the test here. And she was like, what? Immediately she called the person. I explained to the person, and now the guy has UK driver's license without going through that stress. And because of the kind of work he does, he had to was paying quite heavily to be able to do the test. And because the work has some sort of arrangement for car and everything, so the kind of money was paying for the car was also very high monthly. So that's why I thought it would be nice to share this information in case people don't know. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Suhaib. On this channel, I talk about tips and tricks on how to secure admission and scholarship in the UK for postgraduate studies, and also I share tips and tricks on how to live and study abroad, because I've lived in 3 countries before. So I thought it would be nice to share some of this information, and that's part of why I got to know that I could actually switch my driver's license because I've been lucky enough to live in a country that can swap the driver's license here in the UK. So let's get straight into it. So you can swap your driver's license in the UK if you are from specific countries, although you'll be asked some certain questions. Okay, those questions are very simple questions, and once you answer those questions, you'll be able to understand, or you'll be able to know if you can actually swap your driver's license. And so it makes the process very easy for you. And I think why the UK has done this is because they understand that some of these countries, the process of getting driver's license in those countries are quite strict as well, and so they sort of meet up with the expectations of what they want in the UK if you want to drive in the UK. I'm from Nigeria, but I have lived in the United Arab Emirates before, and so I know what it took from me to get a driver's license. I mean, it basically took me 1.5 years to get my driver's license in the UAE, although we can say it's 1 year because I had to sort of leave it for 6 months because I was getting a bit frustrated. So I did it for the first 6 months. I didn't get the license, DRI, but I think 4 stages. I don't know if that still operates now, because in the UAE you have to first write a test, a theory test. You have to take the parking test. I think we take 2 parking tests, parallel parking, and the other one I've forgotten. Is it L parking or something? There's parallel parking, and I've forgotten the name of the second. Maybe it's L parking or something like that. And after that, then you then go to doing the full road driving test. Okay, to pass that one before you can then get your license is very hectic, trust me. So I think those are some of the things that the UK government look at to be able to then say that, oh, people from specific countries, you can actually swap your driver's license without going through the theory test and the practical test here in the UK. So the first thing you want to do is go on Google. Okay, just type exchange foreign driver's license on Google. Just type exchange foreign driver's license in the UK. Okay, so once you click on that, the first result that you probably see on Google and all of that is the UK government website. I can link the I can put the link to that in the comments. I can put the link to that in the description below, so that you can just click on that link. So just click on that link, or go to Google, write exchange foreign driver's license in the UK. So it's going to take you to the UK government website. You click on that, then you will just see some basic information, and you will see start now. So click on start now. It's like a green button that will have like a forward arrow. So click on that. Once you click on that, it will ask you if you have been living in the UK for 185 days or more. So that's the caveat, right? You have to have lived in the UK for more than 185 days before you can swap your driver's license if you qualify. Okay, so you click on yes. So when you click on yes, it takes you to the next page. It's going to ask you what kind of license do you have, whether it's for a car or a motorcycle or a bus or a lorry or a minibus and thereabout. You click on it. I mean, in my case, it's car. So I clicked on car. Then it will take you to another page. So on that page, it's going to ask you which country you've had your license from. So I'm just going to be reading them out so that I don't make mistakes, right? It's going to ask if you've had your license from European Union, or if is from Great Britain. I don't know why that is, or Northern Ireland, because we are in the UK. It's going to ask if your license is from Jersey, Guernsey, or Isle of Man. And it's going to ask you if your license is from a designated country or territory. Okay, so these countries are the countries that have like an exchange agreement with the UK. And so I'm going to list out those designated countries to you right now. I mean, when you click on that link, you can see it, but I'm going to just tell you now so that, you would not be too, the pressure or the tension would be reduced. So if you've had your driver's license from any of the following countries, then you can swap your driver's license here in the UK without doing the test, whether practical or theory test. So the countries are Andorra, Australia, Barbados, British Virgin Islands, Canada, Cayman Islands, Falk Islands, Faroe Islands, Gibraltar, Hong Kong, Japan, Monaco, New Zealand, Republic of Korea, Republic of North Macedonia, Singapore, South Africa, Switzerland, Taiwan, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, and Zimbabwe. Okay, so those are the list of those designated countries and territories that you can swap license, or any of the European Union countries, or Jersey, Guernsey, or Isle of Man. And it's quite interesting because, some of us might have lived, outside of our country for, an amount of time, and we might have collected driver's license from any of these countries that you've lived in. And so when you move to the UK, whether to come and study or to start working here in the UK and all of that, you can just swap your license. But there's a caveat as well, not that you must hold that license alone. That license must actually be valid. It must still be valid. It must not have expired, because that's one thing that I was asked. Here, the next step, once you click on any of these countries, the next step is just for you to, okay, I'm going to finish off that process. It's just going to tell you that, oh, you can continue to, change your, driver's license and all of that, So you just need to understand that you can continue to drive in the UK without exchanging your driver's license for 12 months before becoming a resident, okay? So, okay, there are some other information here. It says after 12 months, so if you have license from any of these countries, okay, I've just clicked on continue, okay, it will now tell you that you can continue to drive in the UK without exchanging your license for 12 months after becoming a resident, okay? So, but after 12 months, you must exchange your license if you want to continue to drive in the UK. So it means that you can use your license from UAE, Australia, Barbados, or thereabout for 12 months. But after that, if you want to continue to drive, you must exchange your license. So you can exchange it up to 5 years after becoming resident if it has not expired. That's what I was saying. If it has not expired. Because if it has expired, then you can't change it. Then it means you have to go through the process. So I would say that if you've lived in the UK for more than 185 days, it's better you quickly, change your license so that it doesn't expire, and so that you can get the UK license. And another thing, caveat, is that if you have a manual driver's license from any of these countries, you can drive manual, cars here in the UK, okay? And I think if you have manual driver's license, I think you can drive automatic as well. But if it's automatic, okay, then you can only drive automatic cars here in the UK because the license you'll be given. So like my own, I have an automatic driver's license, so I was given a driver's license here in the UK that can drive only automatic cars, so I can't drive manual cars. But if you go through that page, after you must have responded, there are various other information that can assist you. So that's what I thought to share with you today, how you can change your license here in the UK if you've lived in any of those countries that I've mentioned, and without doing the practical or theory test. Is very, very easy, and it's going to relieve you a lot of stress. Another thing though that I would love to sort of tell you based on my personal experience is that even if you can exchange your driver's license, okay, try to sort of go through the theory test app. I think there's an app. Try to go through that app. Try to do those theory tests on that app, like basically just as if you are practicing to sort of do the real theory test here in the UK. Why I'm saying that is because the UK road has its own rules, different markings. It's quite similar, to be honest, to wherever you might be coming from. But like for instance, in the UAE we use kilometer, but here in the UK is miles, right? So, and the speed limit, okay, sometimes different for different roads, different kind of road. It could vary from 20 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour to 70 miles per hour, to 40 miles per hour and the like. So if you do all those theory tests, to give you hints, on, just those sort of rules. And so that's what I did. And after doing that, I've been driving now for close to a year here in the UK with my, UK license. And thank God I've not had any issues. So I would advise that you still try to go through that, theory tests, practice, not going to write the test, but the practice, so that you can get used to some of this little change in rule and law here in the UK, and that would assist you so that you don't get fined or thereabout. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Kindly click on the subscribe button if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, so that you can get more videos like this, and also try to share my videos with your friends and family that might find any of my video useful. And so I'll see you in my next video. Bye.